My name is Daniel. A few years ago, I was driving home after finishing a late shift at work. It was almost midnight. The road was completely empty. No cars, no lights, nothing except the sound of my engine. I remember feeling exhausted. All I wanted was to get home and sleep. The weather was getting worse. Fog slowly began covering the road ahead. The darkness felt heavier with every mile. As I drove through a lonely stretch of road surrounded by forest, something caught my attention. At first, I thought it was a road sign, but as I got closer, I realized it was a person, standing perfectly still beside the road. My headlights illuminated him. A soldier. He wore an old military uniform. His clothes looked worn and dirty. His face was pale, very pale. I lowered my window. "Are you okay?" The soldier slowly turned his head toward me. Something about him felt wrong, but I ignored the feeling. I unlocked the passenger door. Without saying a word, he climbed into the car. The moment he sat down, the temperature dropped. I could see my breath. The heater was still running, yet the cold kept getting worse. The soldier sat motionless, staring straight ahead. Neither of us spoke. Minutes passed in complete silence. Finally, I asked, "Where are you headed?" No response. I asked again. Nothing. Then he finally spoke. His voice was barely a whisper. "Do you drive this road often?" I nodded. "Yeah." He remained silent, then asked, "Have you ever seen them?" The soldier slowly pointed toward the forest. "Those who wait among the trees." I laughed nervously, but he wasn't joking. He kept staring into the darkness, then whispered, "They've been watching you." A chill ran down my spine. I looked toward the forest. At first, I saw nothing. Then I noticed a shape, standing among the trees, watching us. I blinked, and it disappeared. The radio suddenly turned on by itself. Static filled the car. Then a distorted voice emerged. I quickly switched it off. My hands were shaking. The soldier didn't react. It was as if he expected it. Then he quietly said, "They found me here." The soldier slowly turned toward me. His eyes looked empty, cold, dead. "They found me on this road." Fear rushed through my body. I pressed harder on the accelerator. I just wanted to get away. Then something suddenly appeared on the road ahead. I slammed the brakes. The car stopped. My heart was pounding. I looked around. Nothing. The road was empty. Confused, I turned toward the passenger seat and froze. The soldier was gone. The door was still locked. The window was still closed, but the seat was empty. Completely empty. The next morning, I searched through old newspaper archives. Eventually, I found a photograph. The photo showed the same soldier, the same face, the same uniform. According to the article, he had died decades earlier. His body had been discovered on the exact road where I picked him up. Since that night, I've never driven that road again. And sometimes, late at night, I still remember his final words. "They've been watching you." And every time I look out my window, I wonder if they're still there, watching, waiting.